an inmate with a gun in a cell packed with prisoners.
An 18-year-old man who was supposed to leave the Cook County Jail on Wednesday is not going home after all. That's because Kamari Johnson is now facing a fresh charge of possessing a loaded firearm inside the jail. Johnson was initially arrested on November 11th after he slammed a Chicago police officer to the floor during a domestic altercation, according to court records. The next day, a judge decided to release Johnson on electronic monitoring, but he stayed in jail for a week, seemingly unable to find a place to live while wearing an ankle monitor. According to court records, Judge Lindsey Hughes dropped the electronic monitoring requirement on Tuesday, allowing Johnson to leave jail on a nighttime curfew. At about 2:50 a.m. Wednesday, a probation officer was preparing to place an ankle monitor designed to track curfew compliance on Johnson's leg when Johnson popped a question. "Can I surrender something?" he asked, officials say. Before the probation officer could reply, Johnson reached into his right pants pocket, removed an ammunition magazine, and put it on a table. He then went into the crotch area of his pants and pulled out a black and silver Taurus 140 handgun with 7 live bullets and placed it on the table too, according to a criminal complaint. The probation officer secured the gun and magazine and took Johnson to a supervisor's office, and he was subsequently searched by jail staff. An arrest report said. Judge Shauna Bolliker detained Johnson during a court hearing on Friday afternoon. He is charged with possessing a firearm inside a penal institution.
A man who is being held at the Cook County Jail handed over a gun while he was being released this week. Now, according to court documents, 18-year-old Kamari Johnson asked a probation officer if he could surrender something while he was waiting to be released. He then pulled out a semi-automatic handgun and a magazine. Johnson now faces felony charges for having a firearm inside a jail. It's still not clear how long he had the weapon or how he got it in the first place. The Cook County Sheriff's Office says it has launched a criminal investigation as well as a separate administrative investigation.
Omegadrip exclusive.